So I started because like my friend also used to do it, he does it, and then he just suggests me to start trying, and then I did. But then I didn't want to learn in the beginning because I thought it was easy and all that. And then I went through the Telegram channel phase,
Okay, when you first started, like you have started in Indian market. You're from which city?
Bangalore.
Okay, fine. Okay.
Yeah, no, I didn't start in Indian market.
Yeah, you are a graduate or
Yeah, I just finished college.
okay, so okay. You have done engineering or like what sort of degree you
I
have?
did BCom, BCom.
Yeah, okay, fine. Okay, so in the starting you have started with Indian markets or you
No,
used to
no, directly here only.
direct forex itself?
Direct, yeah.
Okay, okay. Okay, okay, okay. So September 2020. Okay, then recently you have started. Okay,
Yeah.
fine. So how is your experience in the first 3 months or what's your 4 months and so?
It's like I used to follow the signals in the beginning,
Okay.
and then I made money. I lost it. I lost it. I lost it, and then yeah, and then I learned it on my own. I watched like a few ICT videos from 2017 mentorship, I think, or 16.
Okay, okay, okay.
Yeah, so I learned from those.
Okay.
Yeah, and then I got a bit help from my friends also.
Okay.
Yeah,
Fine. Yeah. Definitely the journey will be so hard going forward in the forex itself. I mean Indian
yeah,
markets, I mean like they are a bit slow compared to forex.
yeah,
But it will be easy to master there. But the thing is, the leverage will be so much less in Indian markets. That is the
yeah. It's
reason
very,
we,
very, very less.
yeah, that is the reason we all guys trade in forex.
Yeah.
Yeah. So, what else? So what you have learned in ICT like basically? So I just want to know like
Um,
what is your understanding. I like just want to know
like
extent.
what from what I've seen, he mostly implies on like during a session start. Uh, Most of the times there'll be a sweep of liquidity, and then after that a market structure shift on lower time frame, and then there's an FEG which he enters, and then take it to the next buy side or sell side liquidity. I mean, all videos are based on that, the
Yeah,
same thing.
share your screen. Let's
Oh yeah.
go there. We'll do a session. And like this week we'll go through once. Based on your
Okay.
understanding, I'll figure out like what you exactly
Yeah.
share your screen.
You want me to share my screen?
You share your screen.
Okay. One second. Mm. Can you see it?
No.
One second.
Okay, fine. Leave it. I okay. Share the screen.
Yeah.
So go to Euro USD. So what
Um,
you like? What's your idea? What exactly you learned from ICT? I just want to hear once again.
okay. Like any particular day I have to choose.
Yeah. You start from the week itself, or Monday. This last week.
Okay.
I'm unable to see your
Yeah.
trading with this thing.
Can you see it?
I'm able to see the Discord thing, but I'm unable to see the trading view flash.
Okay, wait. I don't know. It says that streaming is happening. How do I? Is there any option to change it or
Okay, leave,
something?
leave. Then I will stream. You just tell your idea. I will go through the charts accordingly.
Okay. Yeah.
see the screen?
Yeah.
When you can see the chart.
Yeah.
Okay. Then yeah. So so until where you have learned, like what are the concepts you have gone through the ICT this thing? Just want to
I still haven't come to daily bias because
okay.
I'm still in, I think, episode 5 of 22 mentorship.
Okay, okay, fine. Then now you have started 2022 also. Okay, fine. Okay, so okay
Yeah.
then I will just brief through like what he exactly will teach in the 2022, so that you will get a basic
Okay.
idea to moving forward. Okay, so basically in 2022, the main ideology is he wants us to predict the weekly candle anticipation. Okay,
Okay.
so based on the weekly structure, he wants us to anticipate what can this week happen. I mean, like what can the coming week happen, like what do you say, from the next Monday onwards. So basically what's
Oh,
your
yeah,
idea,
yeah.
yeah, what's your idea based on this structure, like what can, like how can the next week candle can form.
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah. So yeah, I just want to hear from you, what's your idea, like how can the next week candle
Uh,
form.
like, can you zoom out a little? Uh, okay. I think,
Yeah, just go ahead,
uh,
anything what comes into your mind, just put it up.
like, see, it was bearish before, and then there was a market started to shift later on October, from starting from October,
Okay. Yeah, what.
and then after that, during this July part, again there's a shift downwards. So I'm guessing it will move even lower.
Okay. See, right now while you're expressing, right, you're a bit going much ahead. Okay, that was okay. That was your overall view that I can understand. But basically, our intention should be like we should only need to anticipate like what can the next weekly candle can form. Like how can it form? Don't think all about
Okay.
will it break this level, or like you can anticipate, but there is no need
Yeah.
to. One second, wait. These things. But there is no need to think much ahead of all these things. Okay, the basic idea
Okay.
should be, see, uh, the previous 3 weeks, like there is like a small bull trend, right?
Yeah.
So basically this week, if it is most likely a retrace, uh, it can either break this low, this small lows. I mean, like
Yeah.
so maybe weekly candle may start from here and it may sweep here. Okay, that
Okay.
I'm like the idea should be only limited to the weekly candle. The main idea should be the thing which you have
Yeah.
said, right, the structure breaks, all this that can be on other overall basis, but the importance should not be that much. Okay.
Yeah. It should be only for the coming week.
Oh yeah, only for the coming week. How can the weekly candle, you need to anticipate like only how can the weekly candle can form. Okay, don't think much ahead,
Yeah.
like will it break this. Yeah, you can have a general view, but don't get an intended view on this, all these things. Okay, will
Yeah.
it break this thing,
Okay.
because the weekly candle cannot be this big, right? Yeah,
Yeah. I can't.
until unless there is major news ahead of these things. Okay,
Yeah.
so limit your thought to the next candle itself, so next weekly candle
Okay.
itself. Then you need to, so basically ICT's main idea in 2020 was to break down the weekly candle and how it can form. Then the next
Okay.
idea should be, so if you are anticipating a bearish candle,
Okay.
out of let's say, let's take some 10 times around, out of 10 times, the 7 times will be Monday and Tuesday. The daily candles will move to the opposite direction of the original weekly candle
Okay.
bias. Okay, so let's say, yeah, like maybe let's say you're anticipating a bearish candle next week itself. Okay, so next
Yeah.
week, Monday and Tuesday, the candles will go up like this. Tapping into
Okay.
ICT distribution, they will figure out like what sort of liquidity is lying, all these things. Then accordingly, they will
Yeah.
the price algorithms plan the itself, and then most likely Monday and Tuesday will be for liquidation grab for the higher time frames. Okay,
Yeah.
so you are aware of
Oh, okay.
these things, right? Liquidity, all these things.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah, liquidity is basically institutions targeting their original moves by taking the retailers liquidity. Retailers
Yeah.
stock. That's the basic idea.
Yeah. Yeah.
There is much more. We can, if you dive deep in, we can learn much more. So basically, you can
Okay.
anticipate Monday and Tuesday. They will target with the higher time from liquidities or some ICT distribution tappings. So I mean, like
Yeah.
based upon the news events, the original move of that week most likely will form. Like let's say, if, I can see the cursor right here.
Yeah.
Maybe next week it may tap into here, and then maybe it may fall here. That may
Yeah.
be
Yeah.
the case. Okay, so the idea needs to be constructed from such point of view, and so that was the first thing. The second thing was, as you done the same thing, you need to do for the daily also. Okay, for the daily candle,
Yeah.
how can it form?
Oh, how you
Like,
anticipate? Yeah. Okay.
so that is like in general bias, like weekly this thing. Uh, for intraday traders, the main anticipation should be how can today's daily candle can form. Okay,
Yeah.
so the main theme again here in while anticipating a daily candle was, as you know, I think Asia and London opens, they will target the liquidity, and the original moves most likely will be delivered in the New York.
Yeah.
I mean, like
Yeah.
based upon the business months, they will shift their timings when to target liquidity. All this thing. In December, they used to target
Oh.
around at 12 o'clock, 12:30 Indian time, and 1 o'clock liquidity, and the original
Okay.
moves were delivered around 2 o'clock Indian time. The small
Yeah.
timings. So nowadays they have been delaying. They are delaying the original moves only in New York session. Nothing much happening in
Okay.
London
Yeah. Yeah. I know.
times. Okay. So based on this, I need to anticipate. Okay, let's
Yeah.
backtest once the past week so that you will get the basic idea on like how
Yeah.
me and Krishna look at the charts. Okay. Okay. Right. Let's say this is the week Tuesday, Monday, Tuesday. Okay, Friday, Monday. Yeah, this is a perfect week actually. See, uh,
Yeah.
this week, right? What you say? The institutions targeted like a weekly bearish candle, right? Let's check out what
Yeah.
they have done on Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and based upon the news events. Okay. So this is a session indicator. If you want, you can plot it out for the basic understanding.
Yeah.
Uh, where the weakness started Thursday, Friday, Monday. Right? పెట్టే కొంచెం వేంది తింటున్నాను ఇప్పుడు పెట్టా okay, so this is
Why did you mark those out?
which one. I'll just tell. So this is the Friday, this thing, right? The last weeks. I'm breaking out what happened this week. Okay.
Okay.
So you're asking something like why did I mark this level, right?
Those are the relative equal highs.
Wait, I will tell you like why exactly I marked this thing. So Monday,
Okay.
this is Monday. Yeah. So the last week has ended here, right?
Yeah.
So most likely, so when the last like 1 second. So from here the new week has started. Okay.
Yeah.
So the last week has ended here, right? The last week was super bullish. Okay.
Yeah.
So this week they have tried to mitigate these FPGs which are left over. Okay.
Yeah.
So what happened was, so the institution's idea was to mitigate these FPGs, right? Which are left there.
Yeah.
So what? So while targeting these FPGs, if the weekly moves in anticipation was this one, they will like most likely target the previous weekly finishes like Thursday or Friday, all these things. Okay, I will mark the
Okay.
1 second. I'll mark. So this is one of the liquidity levels. They can target here,
Yeah.
but they haven't gone that far. But in general, I'm speaking. This is an internal liquidity. This thing. This is an external liquidity. Okay.
Yeah.
So what they have done? Let's now start here with the sessions here. So, so on Monday, like when the session itself has started, the market started to like fall there right, itself, right? So this was
Yeah.
there are two internal liquidity. One is an external liquidity, and this is an internal liquidity. On Monday,
Yeah.
most likely, let's break it down much more this thing. So like from the higher time frame perspective, we have marked the levels, right? I mean, like I am just going through
Yeah.
the basic idea, like how we go through. Okay. So from now on, if you try to understand this thing, the 2022 mentorship will get aligned. Okay, that's why I'm just giving a basic idea
Yeah.
on the lookout how you need to target all these things. Okay. So when the market has started, this can be one of the internal liquidity levels. This is the one.
Okay.
So if the original move, I have anticipated when the week was who has joined. Hi Kunal, how are you?
Hey, good Suraj. How are you?
Fine, bro. How are you? How is your week been?
How was your day?
My day, I have just removed my salesman. I actually 1 second. I will continue this stress. 1 second.
Yeah.
Uh, this happened right in New York.
Yes.
So I have taken entry over here. That was the thing. And I have made a mistake in the morning by taking this internal liquidity. I have like bit greedy that went for loss, and in the evening I have taken this. Just now at this level it was the T. Just before at the start of the session I have taken
Oh,
the trade here itself. I just anticipated maybe it will sweep this low, but maybe it's Friday, right? That's why it didn't go that far.
yeah, yeah. There is no momentum at all.
Yeah. Morning I got stopped out here. I mean, like I went bit greedy. I thought this internal liquidity will be taken, and maybe because the price was so aggressively yesterday, bearish. I thought at least
Yes.
they will sweep this lows, and then I thought they will take here, but it did not happen. I messed out here. In the evening again, it got recovered here.
Uh, I took one buys in euro got stopped out. Took one buys in AUD got 5 hours.
5 hour.
Yes.
Oh my god, great.
AUD was superb trade.
Okay, okay. Nice, nice. Yeah, thanks. Okay, I'm just going through the basics to shares. Will start psychology sessions after some time. I'll just walk
Yes,
him
yes.
through as he has just started out this thing. Okay, so yes, sir. So we are here, right?
Yeah, yeah,
So when the week has
yeah,
started, I was anticipating either the institutions will take this internet liquidity or this external liquidity before making the move fall down. But what happened was on
yeah,
Monday itself the move has started, right? This downfall. So then I
yeah.
have marked this internal liquidity level.
Okay.
Let's see what happened in the Asian session on Monday first. So this is the start of the week. This is the Asian session, right?
Yeah,
2, 3, 8, 5:30. So in the Asian, generally there was a consultation. In London, they have made the move. Okay,
yeah,
they have made the move. But you should never treat as this as an original move, because most likely the institution will definitely target the news events for the liquidity moves. Okay,
yeah,
you can take a scalp, but you cannot hold much longer. I mean, like, you cannot aim for much higher risk to rewards on Monday or Tuesday. I will never suggest anyone to hold for such longer trades here on Monday. So this is the internal
yeah,
liquidity which sorry, this is an internal liquidity chance that has created on Monday, right?
yeah,
And in the New York, right? One, so 1 second. This is the thing. Oh, sorry. In the New York, they have delivered the original Monday New York. So you can see here, right?
yeah,
Session
yeah.
started.
That was the original.
Okay, I'll zoom in. So you can see this, right? This is the start of Asian session. This is this. You can see here, right? The double marked
Yeah,
overlap
yeah.
color. This is the start of London session, and this overlap. This is the start of New York session. Okay,
Yeah, okay.
5:30, 6:30 to be around. Okay.
Yeah,
So most likely when the price is approaching these double mark zones, you can anticipate your moves. Okay, that too you need to combine with the structure everything. So the move
yeah.
has been delivered on Monday itself. You
Okay.
can target cells here actually on what you say New York. I have targeted this one based on the. I thought it will sweep here. Sorry, we have missed the what you say. We have missed the trade here on Monday, I guess. I thought they will
Oh,
sweep the London side liquidity and then they will deliver the move. I thought, but they have, because the price was so bullish the previous week. That was the reason why this price went
yeah,
without taking any liquidity itself. So that on New York it has went down, right? So again, let's see what happened on Tuesday. Tuesday Asia just started out consolidating here. Actually, it went high. So in the Tuesday Asia, this is the thing again. In Tuesday, in Tuesday, while in London Open, you can see here, right? Let me zoom in.
yeah,
I will also mark this thing. This is the London Open liquidity level. Okay,
yeah.
so they have delivered a sell side liquidity move initially to
Hmm.
trap in the FOMO sellers. Then they have taken the buy side liquidity, and then the original move was delivered at 130 exact exact London market open times, 130 to 2:30.
Yeah,
So the original, before delivering any original move, the market makers will most likely first of all sweep the sell side liquidity and then they will target the buy side liquidity. Okay,
yeah,
so the original move again delivered on London this thing. But as I said, these are the levels, right? This is one of the internal liquidity level. So yeah,
yeah.
the news event.
Oh, okay, okay.
Okay, so this is, I think, most likely this is a news event, I guess.
Yeah, it is news.
Yeah. So Tuesday, New York. Yeah. So most likely, if there is a news event on Tuesday, they will most likely target if the original buyers for the weekly was sells, they will most likely target the see this internal
Buy side
liquidity
liquid.
level, right? It is also there, right? They, you can anticipate it might target this level also at the news times. Okay,
Yeah.
or else
Okay.
there are two internal liquidity levels that are aligned here, one at here, one at here. I was like,
Yeah.
uh, it might take the liquidity level here, or it has taken here because of the because of the bearish aggressiveness, I guess, based on the news. This thing again to enter here, right? Based upon the structure,
Yeah.
you can again if the fractal lows are taken, right, while going as after maybe post 10 or 15 minutes after news. If there is an opportunity, you can go for sell here if proper structure are the conditions met, or else you can avoid the
Yeah.
trade there itself. Okay, so I thought this was an original move because of the news, this thing. But what happened exactly? They have targeted the internal liquidity on Friday. Kunal, on this day we were thinking about bias, right? Kunal is there.
Yes, Suraj.
Yeah, on that day I was also got caught, man. This thing, this thing actually have taken this thing. But what happened was, Shreyas, what is this thing? Yeah, 1, 2, 3 Wednesday. The major news event was core CPI, right? On what do you say, Thursday?
Yes.
Okay. I mean this you can see here, right? This one, Shreyas.
Yeah.
This is like a what do you say? Sell side original move maker to trap the FOMO this thing. That's why I always tell you to keep in mind all the liquidity levels, and you need to
Yeah.
correlate with the time zones. Okay, then you will
Yeah.
get
Yeah.
get a proper idea. There will be definitely so many losses in the while doing all this process, but you need to sustain all these things. The psychology thing
Yeah.
I'll teach later anyway. So this is the thing. So what happened on Wednesday? I'm just giving the basic template, like and on what or how the thought process should be. Okay,
Okay.
it's not about being right or wrong. I'm just giving an idea, like on how the thought process should be. Okay.
Yeah.
So what happened on this was taken on Wednesday again the Asia consolidation. So I thought actually the move might no on Wednesday what exactly I thought yeah, on Wednesday the whole Wednesday I was in bias actually. I went wrong here actually. On Thursday my bias went wrong actually. I was thinking was bias here, but I was wrong actually here. So what happened? What market makers has targeted right now? They have created this FOMO cell. You can see here, right?
Yeah.
FOMO cell they have
Okay.
created here. Yeah, go on. Hello,
Yeah. Yeah.
you're asking something?
No.
Okay, okay, fine. They have created this FOMO cell in the what do you say in London liquidity session. See, when these things happen before London time, right? 1:30 or 2:30. Don't trust these moves.
Yeah.
Okay,
Yeah. I know. I know.
okay.
Yeah.
So only see the time has been much more delayed. Now the original moves have been delivered at 3 o'clock.
Yeah.
So what happened was the market makers have taken the higher time from liquidity uh, on Wednesday night after the lunch rate. Okay, this was the liquidity level they have taken. So on Thursday there was major news. I was actually anticipating. I was initially anticipating a sell. But again, when the market delivered this sell side liquidity move, I thought market may go up here. Then may they, I thought that they will deliver the original moves. I was wrong here at that time. So the
Yeah.
market, this was core CPI news. You can correlate here itself. Thursday core CPI news, which was a major news. So you can see the original week's move, right? Based on the news events, they will target the original moves. Okay. This was
Yeah.
actually original. That's what I mean. That's what based on the experience you'll get to know. Like here and there, you will get those adjustments. Okay, the basic template.
Yeah.
Yeah. And when the original move has delivered, right? And today being Friday, I have never anticipated the continuation of these moves. Okay. So in the morning,
Okay.
the cells here in the evening. This thing. So morning I was here. I took their stop loss. I was actually did not analyze much well. This was I went a bit greedy and have taken a sell trade, but it went out to be stop loss. But again in the New York, you can see
Oh.
here, this was one of the easiest trades. So this was yesterday's liquidity level, right?
Yeah.
And so many FEGs have left here. If you go to higher time frame, you'll notice imbalance. And
Yeah.
when it came here, right? You should never enter immediate market structure. Kunal, you are there? Hello, you are there?
Yes.
Kunal, I just want to ask you a question. So the Krishna had some bad weeks, right? The previous 2 weeks or so. Hello, Kunal.
Yes. Am I audible?
Yeah, you are audible. I just want to ask you a question. Like Krishna had some bad weeks, right? Recently.
Yes.
What was the mistake you think he was doing technically? I
Uh.
discussed the mistake with him. What he exactly is doing. Like, what
mhm.
was your point of view? What was the mistake he did actually? Because that was consistent process, right? Like, it is not because of psychology, some technical this thing has missed out.
Yes.
What was your point of
I
view?
believe. Yes. Yes. So I believe that we didn't wait for the liquidity sweep.
Yeah,
We were mostly using FEGs to target the liquidity instead of waiting for the liquidity sweep.
yeah, okay. Uh,
Hmm. That's what I think.
okay. Actually, what I have discussed with him was he was neglecting the 5 minutes or 15 minutes liquidity levels. He is targeting the internal liquidity levels, and based on the MSS, he was just going in the trade. He got
Yes,
hypnotized.
correct.
He got saturated. He got his technical analysis got saturated. Okay, so he was leaving the
Hmm.
main basic ICT. This thing you remember these things that ICT always to target the 5 minutes or 15 minutes level. We saw when the session
Yes,
occurs, right? So he missed the
I
basic.
did the same today.
Okay,
In AUD, I did the same. I mean, I
see,
targeted the five
in the
minutes.
morning itself, I have also done the same mistake. I have neglected the external liquidity, but it has given me a slap on my face. So that was the major
No,
mistake I
but
have done.
actually, it will happen. I mean, some days we might skip,
No, no,
and
right?
it is a part of the process.
Like our thoughts or this thing get so much saturated, right? Sometimes we neglect everything. And now the market dynamics has completely changed. What we're seeing in what you said December, January, or November these times. You can see the London was so stagnated at this time.
Yes, I don't understand. I mean, the market was not at all moving.
Not at all
From
moving.
past few days, I've been,
Yeah,
yeah, during London. I mean, earlier we used to find good trades during November month.
yeah, November, December, January.
Yeah, but now the market is itself is not moving in London.
Krishna would have survived if he kept this thing in his mind, the external liquidity levels. At least that
Hmm.
those weeks will not be as bad as those results. He has neglected the external liquidity levels. Yeah. So, and one more major mistake he has done. What is the thing he?
Which one?
Yeah, I will tell. Let's see. I will show here. See, in this example, right?
Hmm.
Let's say if this is the example. One second. So the first meeting, for the first meeting, as I mentioned, he was targeting the internal liquidity levels, and based on the MS, he is entering. That was a major mistake. And the second mistake was, uh, Kunal, you heard about these fractal lows and fractal highs, right?
Yes, I know.
Yeah. So he was targeting the MSS very like negligible MSS,
Internal MSS.
internal MSS. He was targeting so lean MSS. Like, see, if this is the move, right, he is targeting this MSS sometimes. Okay, this one. Okay.
Yes.
Even though it has taken the external liquidity, that was fine.
Suraj, I wouldn't target that MSS. I would target,
Like
let's say,
not now,
uh,
not now, not now. At sometimes
uh,
when your psychology is saturated,
no, I
at that time I'm just telling. At some point I'm telling. Not every time. There are
not psychology saturation. It's the technical analysis saturation. Uh, yeah. Now I've,
earlier.
that's the reason I've not traded today.
No, no, earlier.
Even yesterday, that's the reason we didn't enter.
Yeah,
Even if we entered, we would have ended up in a loss.
yeah. But as we have discussed, right, we need to target the fractal
Hmm.
MSS. Now, once we
Practicals.
started
Yeah.
doing all these things, then again it got into line recently. The thing is, most likely you are not taking trades in the London itself. It's not providing much more opportunities in the London these days. See, basically, what my idea was like, uh, wait 1 second. So for this move, this is the fractal MSS, right, Kunal?
Yes.
So what I suggested him in the recently was 1 second. Whether I have plotted in the reverse way. This is the fractal MS break, right? This one.
Hmm.
So from this move, either you can enter based on the 50% level retrace or when the price taps into 0.618. The move is so big
Okay.
that price definitely will target the internal liquidity or this 0.618 level. You can enter here and you can place a stop loss above and you can definitely take the 1:2 of this trade. Okay. So that was one of the mistakes
Got
we
it.
have discussed recently. What was going on? Fractal MSS we have completely neglected
Once.
because these FVGs are right. They're right. These ones.
Hmm.
Sometimes even
Yes.
though moves will get here, again it will go up here because of these FVGs reactions. That was
FAGs.
one of
Okay.
the
Got it.
major mistakes we have done recently. We have discussed with this, and now we are good to go. Yeah, these were the two main mistakes. Okay.
What were the Fibonacci level? 0.618 and 0.712.
See, if the fractal low was like much near here, it is there. You can take the 50%. If it is
Okay.
somewhat deep, then sorry, I have plotted again in the reverse way. We need to target the 0.618 level. This one. Okay, 0.61 or 50 also you can enter on 0.5 also. But the thing is, you need to make sure your risk to reward was a bit realistic. Okay, because if you take here,
Hmm.
the stop loss will be much more deeper, and the risk to reward might not compensate. Maybe you need to compensate with
Hmm.
1 to 1.5 assets. Okay, that is fine anyway. So that was the basic idea. Okay, I will give one more example.
Got it.
Recently, we have taken one good trade actually with fractal MSS. Even though these things will happen, but it will increase our accuracy. That was the thing we have missed recently. Now it got a line. This was the fractal MSS. So that was it.
Clear that indicator, Suraj.
No, no,
Stop
that was
using indicators.
For Shreyas. No, no, for Shreyas, I have like Shreyas is new, right? To
Shut
be
up.
on this session, so just put on the thing. Anyway,
He'll give whatever reasons he'll find to keep that indicator. Put your charts clean.
that is one of the mistakes we have done. So Shreyas, you got the basic idea, right? Like how to look into the charts.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. That's it. And the thing is, Kunal, you've been doing the journaling part. Just want to share you an example. Mm, hello, Kunal. Your voice is not audible.
Hello, Suraj. Am I audible?
Yeah, Kunal, you're doing the journal in the right way. Like I will show a detailed analysis of one of my students who has done like deeply. I will share his screenshots
Yes.
there, so that will give an example. I see most of the people are not taking it seriously. I just want to give an example of this. Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Everything was technical side, big as old. So let's go into this one. Guys, just 5 minutes. I will be forwarding your screenshots.
Yeah.
Just post it in the group, Suraj.
No, no, no,
I
no.
mean,
I just want to. Yeah, fine. Yeah, that is. Yeah, so, this one. Okay. So you guys can see the screen right now.
Yeah.
So I just read out what he exactly mentioned. Forwarded screenshots. Kunal, this is an example, like on stress for you also, like how you need to journal
Yeah.
exactly. Okay.
Okay.
So, hello, Kunal, you are there. I want you guys to be unmute yours. Kunal,
yes, Suraj.
yeah, just go on.
Whose journal is that?
This one, my cousin is there. Right? I asked him to put him.
Uh, okay, okay, Raghu. Yeah, okay.
So Kunal, let's see. On March 6th, this was the trade. Like how he has journal. So I will read out once. After losing the trade, your mind and emotional configuration is going to in a fight and flight response. So he has lost the trade on that day. This was the thing he has noticed. So this is the usual feeling for which I am experiencing every time. So don't give much importance to that feeling. Don't worry about the gain balance. Just go with the process flow. Everything will fall in line. Okay. And the other trade where he general what he exactly is noticed, falling in false expectation and visualizing the high risk to reward balance. Try to catch yourself when you are falling prey to the future expectations and becoming slave to it. Okay. So Kunal,
Hmm.
you can see right how detailed he has done this thing.
Yes.
So I will read it here in the book itself. When expectations are not fulfilled, you experience a lot of pain, right? Which I used to tell everything. Like, let's see how he has written to counter these things. If that pain is generated, it may result in revenge trading. Don't give importance to that pain. Okay, that was the basic thing. That, okay, just because you got first payout with risk management, don't take it as granted and put so many expectations. There is a lot to explore and learn the dynamics of trading and emotion. When in trade, if trade is going in your favor and up to some extent, Your TP expectations are being generated, and if it turns out to be opposite side of your trade, so much failure pain is being generated. So operate yourself emotional accordingly. Okay, utilize your expectations by
Hmm.
focusing on thoughts. What can happen? So to neutralize the negative thought. Okay, so what he has written was neutralize your expectations by focusing on thoughts. What can happen if there is a negative scenario? So these all things I have
Hmm.
mentioned, right? Anyway,
Hmm.
so like I just want you guys to be noticed like how detailed he has writing on the paper all the things. Okay, so this
Yeah.
is the effort I want you guys to put on the paper. You can see the at least you can see
Yeah.
the effort that even if he was unable to crack the psychology thing, at least this effort will make him at some point that logic will instigate it in his brain. Okay,
Yeah.
Yes. Got it.
so this is the example you can see here. ICT distribution, so many things here. Technical saturation. At times when something is working, you take it as granted. This is one of the greatest points. You can see Kunal here. Technical saturation.
Yes.
At times when something is working for a few weeks, you take it that as granted and you will stop adapting to the new charting vibes. Okay. So be cautious and with an open mind for the adaptability. So respect structure or ICT distribution when you are in doubt, because these are technicals for countering if he is emotionally involved in some trade. Okay, this is like technical
Okay.
neutralization.
Hmm.
Okay, immediately after a trade result, try not to fall prey to the immediate emotional burst and don't enter any trades immediately. Check if your mind is in rational state or not. Control yours from the false moves. Okay, entered based on the confidence in a rush. So you can see that how detailed it is.
Yeah.
These efforts needs to be like should be there. I mean, right, even though the mistakes are repeating, right, you just need to write the repeated mistakes several times. At, then at some point you'll stop making the same mistakes psychologically, because psychology is very, like I mentioned, very difficult to control. But after writing these things repeatedly, at some point you will what do you say, gain that solution. I keep repeating these things each and every time when I'm session. I know you guys are getting bored, but it's fine. I'll repeat these things. Okay, this is a sample like how you need to journal. Okay, for every trade, the technical this
Hmm.
thing and the mental this thing. So let's say this can be the technical, which where I have shown this one, where is this is the technical this thing, and this is the mental this thing, how one can neutralize this. Okay, so that was the thing, guys. So that was like a basic example on how you guys need to journal. Yeah, Ronald, you want to say
Yeah.
something or share something? Say us. Come on.
Uh, I believe in psychology only because trading is more of a psychological game. So, uh, so to be honest, I mean, yes, we take trades every day. We do a lot of things, but psychology. I mean, I give more importance to risk management in psychology. So even after this losing streak, okay, one day, I was thinking twice about taking a trade. Okay, I did make a profit in that, but I was thinking twice. But then I had to tell myself that this is just a part of the process, and everything remains the same. Market will always be like this.
Yeah,
We
the
if
thing is,
if we
yeah, the point
Yeah.
which you made was right, but there will be some times, right, where, as mentioned previously, that the technical saturation is a great thing. You need to be aware of that
Yes,
one also. Sometimes,
yes, yes, true,
unnoticingly, you will make silly mistakes, which will blow a week itself. So you need
agreed.
to keep an eye on that one also once. I mean that the technical rules which you made yourself to take a trade, you just need to recheck like if I am behaving with the bias or not, or with the rules. I am vibing with the rules or not. Okay.
Hmm.
Yeah. So yeah, like I said, judge yourself after taking some 20 trades. Okay. In the middle of any two
True.
Yeah.
periods, don't change anything. Okay.
Yeah.
And that is the thing. That was a sample I want you guys to see. I feel it's up to you if you want to put it on a paper or in a laptop, anything. Just make sure like you are much more.
Writing on, I mean, Suraj, we have always done it like the old school method, right? We have always used a pen and
That's
paper. I
why
think
I
that
suggest to
is
write
better
means it's
because,
hard on your minds.
Yeah.
exactly. Even if you write it on a Notion or even if you write it on a notes, it doesn't really, get into the mind. But in a book, you really get into the feel of it.
Yeah, you'll get
So
a
that's where a
feel
book
of
and paper helps.
yeah, like what
Uh,
exactly is happening in your mind.
becomes like a personal thing. Mm.
Okay then, that's it guys. We'll end the session.
Yeah.
Mm.
Okay. Bye.
Happy
Okay.
weekend, Suraj and Krishna. Happy weekend,
Okay,
Shreyas.
bye.
You can, guys.
Yeah, yeah. Yes. Good night.
Okay.
We'll
Good
see
night,
you
bro.
guys
Good
on
night.
Monday again. Yeah.
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 All
Okay.
right, bro.
Bye.
ఇక్కడ పెట్టేదన్నా రేపు కడుక్కొని వస్తారా హలో చెప్పు